Welcome to Rajendra Tandon videos. We continue with Bhramar Geet, another verse, heart-rending verse written by Surdas. Surdas was a 16th century Hindu devotional poet and singer, known for his lyrics written in praise of Krishna, lyrics describing Krishna's childhood life in Gokul and later in Mathura. Some people say that he had been blind from birth, but most of the critics of his work do not accept this. He could not have described colors, scenery, events the way he has described without having vision. I agree with these critics. For me, Surdas had more than normal vision. His descriptions of anything that he has touched are outstanding, imaginative, and picturesque. He was a part of the Bhakti movement spreading across the Indian subcontinent. This movement represented the spiritual empowerment of the masses. Bhramar Geet takes its name from a black bee which had flown into the arguments going on between Uddhav, Krishna's messenger, and the gopis of Braj. Sri Krishna had left Braj to go to Mathura, and there he had killed Kansa and released his parents from jail. At this time, he met a hunchback by name Kubja, and reportedly she fell in love with him, a love which was partly reciprocated by Krishna within his own limitations. When after a long time Krishna did not return to Gokul, Nand, Yashoda, his parents, and all the gopis of Braj were very unhappy. They had loved him, they had played with him, they had danced with him. Naturally, they were grieved. Krishna sent his friend Uddhav to persuade them to come out of their attachment and infatuation with Krishna. When they were discussing their problem with Uddhav, this black bee droned into the crowd. They started addressing Uddhav as Bhramar and abused him right and left. That is why these verses are known as Bhramar Geet. Today's verse deals with the unhappiness of any lover who has been ditched by his or her love. निर्मोहिया सो प्रीति कीनी काहे ना दुख होए. We fell in love with a man who did not understand love. He was heartless. Obviously, it has resulted in unhappiness. Kapat kari kari preet kapati le gayo man goe. He was a cheat. He made us love him, but then he went away, not to return. We have been waiting for him. काल मुख में काढ़ी आनी बहुरी दीनी ढोए मेरे जिए की सोई जाने जाही बीती ओए. He took us out of the jaws of death. Now he has thrown us back into the jaws of death. His love for us was not genuine. Our suffering can be understood only by someone who has suffered like us. मेरे जिए की सोई जाने जाही बीती होए सोच आंख मजीठ कीनी निपट कांची पोए. Weeping, our eyes have turned red. His love for us was not genuine. It was not ripe. It was like a bread which is half baked. We weep and weep and weep in front of Uddhav. Sur gopi madhup aage dark dinu roe. We lament our fate. Carry this tale to Krishna, who it seems has fallen in love with another woman there. In any case, he is a prince. Where is the dearth of women for him? In this verse, the description of the suffering the gopis are undergoing on account of Krishna's departure is heart-rending. It is true of any lover whose beloved has ditched him or her. निष्ठुर कृष्ण के प्रेम के संबंध में गोपियां कह रही हैं, निर्मोही से प्रेम नहीं करना चाहिए. In so many movies made in Bollywood, this theme has been used. एरी मैं तो प्रेम दीवानी मेरा दर्द न जाने को. गोपीज कहती हैं कि अंततः उसे दुख झेलना पड़ता है जो निर्मोही से प्रेम करता है. पहले अपने कपटपूर्ण प्रेम से कृष्ण ने हमारा मन चुरा लिया, हमें अपने वश में कर लिया. हम सबको काल के मुख से निकालकर फिर से काल के मुख में धकेल दिया. वियोग की ज्वाला में झोंक दिया जो काल के मुख की तरह है. घायल की गति को तो घायल ही जानता है. घायल की गति घायल जाने और न जाने को है. सूरदास ने लिखा है, मेरे जिए की सोई जाने जाही बीती हुए. सिर्फ वही व्यक्ति मेरे मन की व्यथा समझ सकता है, गोपियां कहती हैं, जिन पे ये बीती हो. वो कहती हैं, हमें इस बात का दुख है, शोक है कि हमने अपनी आंखों को प्रेम के धुएं में मजीठे की तरह लाल कर दिया. कच्ची रोटी बनाई, हमने परवाह न की अपने पति की, अपने बच्चों की. श्री कृष्ण के साथ हमने जो प्रेम किया वह अपरिपक्व निकला, कच्चा निकला. उसके झूठे प्रेम में हम सदा जलती रहीं. सच्चे प्रेम की सार्थकता सिद्ध ही नहीं हुई। ये कहते कहते गोपियां उद्धव के सामने रोने लगी, फूट फूट कर रोने लगी। सूर गोपी मधुप आगे दर्क दीन रोए। This is the essence of this particular verse. The theme has been used in hundreds of lyrics by different poets. Coming back to Surdas, he primarily delves in Vatsalya, Shringar, and Shantarasa. With his burning intelligence and imagination, he has painted the childhood of Krishna in luminous colors. His descriptions are beautiful, alive, and psychologically enriching. Surdas's Krishna is an embodiment of love and sweetness. He combined bhakti and shringar to describe union and separation with an intensity seldom achieved elsewhere. There is another angle to Bhramar Geet. This is not only one of the most sublime writings on Virha and Shringar, but is also a unique discussion on Sagun and Nirgun Brahma. In the conversation between the gopis and Uddhav, we find a witty repartee and penetrating satire. His verses not only reach a pinnacle of emotional content, these are also rated very high for a poet's craft. His language is simple, expressions spontaneous, words full of learning. He is rich in imaginative similes and metaphors. He is one of the greats of Hindi poetry. He not only enriched literature with emotion and linguistic excellence, but also pioneered a unique tradition in Krishna Kavya. The verse today we have discussed is emotionally very high in content. I thank you for listening to me, for visiting this site. I shall come to you with another verse tomorrow. Thank you once again.